A while ago I started coloring this drawing from Magical Jungle to initially to start testing the Caran Pablo pencils and to see what the difference exactly is between Pablo, Caran Luminance and Faber Castell Polychromos. And well, I thought, why not continue coloring this nice page? So that is what I'm going to do today. And I'd like to start with this underwater plant with this Luminance pencil, spring green. I am sitting outdoors, I am in my garden. It is another beautiful day. Warm weather, clear blue sky, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And the wind comes from the east, and that means that the sounds of the freeway here in the west from our home is not, you cannot hear it. So today we have a very quiet day without a lot of noise. Oh, sorry. And I really appreciate silence. So the only thing we hear here in the garden is the wind, a couple of birds, and the distant sounds of a couple of cars driving by. This is golden bismuth yellow, quite a dark yellow. And I have to say, this phase of coloring, I really like it because it is, you don't have to be very precise, you can just put in the layers of color and it's a very relaxing phase, I think. Now the story goes that Faber Castell Polychromos pencils and Caran Luminance are a perfect match. So I think in this drawing I will find out whether that is true or not. And I have to say, I already had a couple of glimpses of this story, that it might be true. I am now putting this yellow in the areas where there is no color yet. Let's try this one, Polychromos, grass green. I am sitting in a shaded area of the garden because in the sun it would be too warm, And as you know, I have a camera that cannot handle high temperatures, so shaded area is much better. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a large bumblebee buzzing in the ivy behind me. Now, looking at this leaf, I think I would like to give it a little bit of warmth. I did a little bit of testing. I was hoping that an earth tone would do the trick, but I need a lighter tone. So I'm going for Luminance Orange. And this orange, I mainly choose a warm tone because I want to make more contrast between these cool colors in the background, and then a warmer forefront really helps to give a sense of 3D effect. Once in a while people send me presents. I'm very grateful for that because they are all wonderful presents. But today I ordered a present for myself. I have been thinking about purchasing a set of professional watercolor paint, and I have been looking and reading about all the professional brands for a long time. There is so much, and I remembered what I told you. I think I said it in several videos. Choosing art materials, the only way of knowing whether the stuff fits your hand and whether it's the right brand for you is by trying it. Now, I am lucky. I live close to Rotterdam, and there is a wonderful art store where you can try all the pencils and also the pastels, soft pastels, markers. You can try them all, but you cannot try paint. Here is Light Green by Polychromos. Because you cannot test the paint in the shop, which I completely understand, I decided to buy a set, and I bought a set that is not available in my favorite shop, so I bought it on the internet, and it is a watercolor paint, artist's watercolor paint by the French brand called Sennelier. So now I am waiting for it to arrive. It will take a couple of weeks before it arrives here. And I thought, well, let's buy that, a little set of 12 colors, and then I can take it on vacation. On the summer holidays I can use it and find out if it fits my hand or not. I'm now going to darken the background with this Prussian blue by Polychromos. And how about this luminance color, malachite green? And here is another Prussian blue. This is the Pablo one. Let's see if I can intensify it here. Now Pablo is more opaque than Polychromos. It tends to cover the colors that are already there, so sometimes that is very handy and other times it is not. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So this is Pablo, lemon yellow, and I am adding it to this, what is it? Seaweed, something like that. I'm putting this yellow in the areas where there is not much color yet. Now there is a lot of pink over here and over here also. Look. And I think a touch of pink in this leaf will help. So this is a very difficult word. Anthraquinoid pink. Never heard of it. Let's add a touch of pink here and there. Let's add a touch of dark blue here. Prussian blue by Luminance. I keep a light touch so there is room on the paper for more layers. This is a color that I keep coming back to, phthalocyanine blue, very clear blue. We have a small airplane flying over. I'm actually waiting for the mailman because I ordered something. No pencils, no paint. I ordered some clothes. I recently gained a little bit of weight, about 5 kilos I think, a little bit less, and in my case that is very good news. This is a beautiful ultramarine by Pablo. Now when you gain weight, when you gain enough weight, you will have the opportunity of buying new clothes. So that is what is happening. I ordered a lot of new clothes. So as soon as the doorbell rings, I will jump up and try everything on. I think we should expand this area, this blue area, so there are a couple of birds here in the neighborhood who are, I think they are fighting with each other. They are two different species and they are notorious for bullying each other. The first one is a small crow-like bird, and the other one is also a crow-like bird, but the first one is completely black and the other one is black and white. And the black and white ones always seem to like harassing, bullying other birds. Here is the Prussian blue again. Now I don't know if my observation is completely right. Maybe it's the other way around, that the blackbirds are annoying the black and white ones. Now what happens if I put in a little bit of deep cobalt green? This is Polychromos. The paper seems quite saturated, but it is picking up the color. Just a light layer. And you know, if nothing works, then we always have the Prismacolors. They cover everything. Well, I I think this page is going to give me a lot of joy. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I will keep you up to date about this page, so another episode will follow for sure. So see you next time. Bye bye.